Welcome back, people. It's been a super long time. I apologize. Family come first and other things come first, and life got crazy. I had a child, so things just got hectic, and I couldn't upload any videos. But now I am back just in time, perfect timing for the Summer Game Fest. We've got the PlayStation Showcase, Xbox is going to turn up, we've got Nintendo, and then lastly will be PC. So I thought, what better than to get hyped up and excited for the summer and give you my 5 games that I think will definitely show up and something will be spoken about them, and then the other 5 which are more like what my heart wants but my mind says probably won't happen, but hey, you gotta have some sort of hope, you gotta have some sort of excitement, something to look for that's a bit more crazier than the games that we pretty much know will be showing up. If you watch my video to the end, I will be telling you my shadow drop prediction. Yes, people, I think there will be a shadow drop this summer at the Games Fest. So, without further ado, people, let's start it off with number 1. So, number 1 for me will be Marvel's Wolverine. This is all much pretty confirmed. There's reports spilling everywhere about it, and PlayStation have said basically that the last, I'd say, traditionally 15 minutes out of an hour, the segment they've said will be the showcase. I think they will be showing Wolverine gameplay, which is super exciting. Can't wait to see it. The trailers so far have been amazing, and now I think it's the perfect time for them to say, this is the gameplay and this is what you're going to be getting into. I think it's a great way to excite the fans, get the hype train rolling, and yeah, shortly, I think a couple of months, so I think it will be September, I believe. So that will be exciting to finally get our hands on, people. So that is one of the trailers, gameplay trailers I think will definitely show up. Followed that, I would say the Xbox Showcase will be E-Day, Gears of War E-Day. That trailer, that took my breath away. I was like, I need to play this game, because I played Gears of War from the first on the original platform, the old Gears of War, and I loved it, especially the Berserker. When you fight that thing for the first time, my gosh, do you crap your pants. And ever since then, I've loved Gears of War. I'd say the first 3 were incredible, and then the others after that were a bit more, not too bad. A bit like Halo, the first 3 were incredible, and then the ones after that just couldn't really live up to that level. Whereas E-Day, it looks like they're going back to their roots, the actual day that everything happened. And I think that is an incredible place to drop the player right in and say, there you go, this is the environment, the world and chaos, go. So I'm really excited to see what could possibly be shown more about E-Day. I'm hoping gameplay, because all we've had is a cinematic trailer that looks epic. So gameplay would be a massive plus to see at this summer, the Xbox Showcase. Third, I think will be GTA 6. I think they'll be dropping a 3rd trailer, because they have made a deal with Sony for some sort of exclusivity or some sort of extras, shall we say. So I think with their deal with PlayStation Showcase, they could possibly show a GTA 6 trailer. Not as long as the first 2, because I think they'd want to do that with all platforms involved. Something to whet the appetite, something to get us going. The hype train for GTA should be really in full motion. It comes out in November, and right now we've not had much but 2 trailers, so they really need to get the train going, get the gameplay going, get us seeing things, get us invested in this world that you've built and spent so much money on. The whole world right now in terms of gaming can't wait to get into GTA 6. I'm super excited for GTA 6 story, and then hopefully by the time I'm done with that, online will be making its presence, so I cannot wait. So excited for GTA, huge fan from years back. After that, I think the God of War spin-off. Now, there's been a lot of reports very recently about a God of War spin-off with Kratos' wife, Faye. So I don't know how they'll go about that. Maybe it will show us what she went through before Kratos and Atreus arrived in the Nordic realm. So maybe it will show us what she done, who she interacted with, because we know she interacted with 4. 4 drops a couple of lines during the game where you're like, okay, you knew Faye, you must have actually spent time with her, or maybe even fought her. So it'll be interesting to see. And also, Sindri had a very soft spot for Faye as well. I'm not sure if I don't think it was love, but maybe more kind of an admiration kind of thing. So it'll be interesting to see that, to see what happened before Kratos and Atreus arrived. It'll be very interesting, and I'm really excited because God of War, the story is the main thing with those games. The stories are so incredibly epic, and the detail of the character is so vivid. It's incredible. So I'm looking forward to a journey with God of War. If it's a spin-off, hey, I'll take it all day. And the last one for trailers and gameplay news that I think will definitely be showing up is Intergalactic. Now you might be thinking, whoa, they've already shown a cinematic, it's a bit out there. I think they have to show something because it is summer. They've shown the cinematic gameplay. As far as I know, development's going very well. So it would be interesting to see what would happen next with Intergalactic. Maybe not a gameplay trailer, I might be wishing, but at least maybe another cinematic, just something to keep everyone's mind thinking, okay, Naughty Dog are developing a game, and okay, I've seen a bit more of it, and wow, I am super excited for what comes next. Especially with the way they floundered with The Last of Us 2. The Last of Us 2 was, in my opinion, a stinker story-wise. Gameplay, and especially the graphics, mind blown. Wow, what a game. But in terms of the story, I wouldn't piss on the game if it was on fire. It was that bad. I didn't enjoy it story-wise. So we will see. We will see. Hopefully they'll show us something and show us they can bounce back, because Naughty Dog are an incredible studio, talented people. Not a fan of Neil Druckmann. I think he's lost it. Maybe a change of leadership could help. But nonetheless, still excited to see what they bring to the table next. Now is the fun stuff. Now is shoot for the stars, the crazy stuff. We will start with Kingdom Come Deliverance spin-off. Now, you'll be thinking, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, not long ago come out, what are you talking about? There has been reports, they have confirmed that they are making the next Lord of the Rings installment, and they also said that next year will be something KCD related. So I don't think it'll be KCD 3, no, not within the short time they've had, but a spin-off, maybe even a huge expansion for KCD 2. Whichever one it is, I'm all for. It turned out to be my game of the year. I know people liked 33, but that wasn't for me. I liked Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That game was incredible. It made me change my whole mind on how RPGs are created and how they're played. If you could mix KCD 2, the mechanics and a lot of the other things, along with the fantasy and the story structures of Bethesda, like Elder Scrolls, Skyrim and Oblivion, if you fuse KCD 2 and those games together, my gosh, Christmas come early, what a game that would be. So I'm hoping that KCD brings out something spin-off related next year, most likely 2027 summer. So if they could drop maybe a trailer now, maybe a little early cinematic, just to get us going, oh wow, can't wait for next summer. That would be pretty cool. So that's my first out there prediction. Second up will be GTA 6, and you'll be thinking, Aaron, have you got dementia? What are you talking about? You've just said GTA 6, stop being silly. I'm not, I'm talking about a GTA 6 gameplay trailer. Imagine that. Imagine a gameplay trailer, GTA 6 at the Summer Games Fest. Wow, that would break the internet, and it'd be a huge way to get the hype train in full motion, charging towards November's release date. It would be incredible. Again, I'm thinking it'll probably be a cinematic trailer first, but if they've done a gameplay trailer, wow, what a way to break the internet, break the Games Fest, everything, just incredible. Next up for me, now this one comes from deep in the cavern of my heart, right in the center, is the Elder Scrolls 6. Now, people are going to say it's still in development, it's not exactly even in post-production, there's still a lot like tweaks and everything going on. Bethesda, I think Todd Howard did say don't get your hopes up. He's very upset that the trailer for GTA 6 come out so early, and I can understand that. It came out way too early. But at the same time, I think it's been in production for a few years now, full production for a few years now. You've got to show us something. I mean, we've got one cinematic trailer of just the title. Come on, show us another cinematic, even if it's a 30-second clip, just showing us a bit more about the world, what we'll be doing, where it is, who we are. It'll be interesting to see. And that, for me, would break the internet. The Elder Scrolls 6, that would break the internet in half, and I would love to be here for it. So that would be my crazy prediction, one of them for the Games Fest this year. Next up is God of War, and now you're gonna think, Aaron, you just pressing replay on what you just said. What are you doing? I'm talking about a God of War sequel. Now it has been highly rumored it will be Egypt next, which I think is incredible. The mythology in Egypt, the designs they've done when they did the Nordic realms. Imagine what they could do for Egypt. The Egyptian, the pyramids, the gods, the realms. Oh my gosh, it'd be incredible. Then you can move on to things like the weaponry and the armor sets, and what Egypt has to offer is a plethora of mythology. It'd be incredible. So if God of War did come out and say, here's our sequel this year, and it was just a small cinematic, I would be here for it, and that would really get the hype train going. But as far as I know, rumors are more strongly pointing to a God of War spin-off. But hey, you could do both. You could do God of War spin-off, and here's what we're working on next. They did it last year when they done God of War the trilogy, and they done God of War the game that Shadow dropped that day. So who knows? Who knows? Santa Monica Studios are working very hard, and I'm here for it. Now, my last one is not an Xbox game. It's not a PlayStation game. It's not a PC game. It's a Nintendo game. Something that I play weekly with my family and friends. Something that is close to my heart. Something that's probably one of the first games I've actually played is Mario Kart. Now, Mario Kart has come out world, obviously. That is the game we're playing. That is the game that everyone's enjoying. And I'm not saying there's going to be a sequel to that anytime soon. That'd be crazy. I'm talking about new tracks. New tracks, people. Like they did with Mario Kart 8. They brought the booster packs out. You had like another 30 plus tracks. It was incredible. Do that. Do that. Bring out 4 or 5 tracks. Bring out 10 tracks. Just give us something to enjoy. Because Mario Kart, as much as it is a game that I enjoy highly, there wasn't enough tracks for me. There wasn't enough tracks. So I think if they could come out and say, here's a bunch more tracks, make it a DLC, make it a booster pack, I would highly enjoy that, and I think a load of people would. So that concludes my final crazy take for the summer for the Games Fest, along with the PlayStation Showcase, Xbox Showcase, Nintendo, and PC. So this brings me to the end of my video with the Shadow drop. Now, I think, and I could be crazy saying this, I think Fallout 3 remake could be upon us. Now, Bethesda done this with Oblivion remake. Shadow dropped it, said, here's a look at the game, looks great, doesn't it? Yeah? Go and play it, it's there. They could do that with Fallout 3 this year. There's a mass amount of rumors suggesting that Fallout 3 remake is in full production. That the Fallout 3 remake is the next game to be released. Before the Elder Scrolls 6, before anything else, it'll be Fallout 3 remake. So, with that, and the reports, and the fact that it's a good time to show at the Summer Games Fest, I would be so excited for Bethesda to show off a Fallout 3 remake. Now, usually Bethesda has their own showcase later in the year, and they could show it then and Shadow drop it then, but why not do it now? Why not do it now? Xbox has just had a change of leadership. Why not start it off with a bang? Hey, Fallout 3 remake, you heard about that, yeah? Here it is. Go play it. Download it. It's right there, right now. That would be incredible. That would be hype. That would be amazing. And I think that Shadow drop, as crazy as it sounds, it could happen. People said that about Oblivion. When people were saying, oh, it's Oblivion trailer, blah, 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 what's going on? Boom, Shadow drop. People were like, whoa, mind blown. So it could happen again, people. And that will conclude my Summer Games predictions. Now, I will be doing a reaction to the Summer Games trailers. I might stream it, maybe depending on the times they are. If not, then I'll record videos reacting to each of the trailers that I have interest in and that I think you would have interest in. I can't do it to all the trailers because there's going to be hundreds shown and not all the games are my cup of tea. So yeah, people, with that, I hope you enjoyed this. I will be making videos a lot more frequently now. I'm sorry about the huge break, but when you have a child, life can change very drastically. So I'm back now, everything's good. I'll be doing trailer reactions, I'll be getting some gameplay going soon. If you've got any ideas for games you want me to play, hey, hit me up, let me know. And with that, people, thank you very much, and I'll catch you next time.